The Brave Penguin. Once upon a time, in a chilly land where snowflakes danced and icebergs stood tall, there lived a penguin named Percy. Percy was not like the other penguins in his colony. He was smaller and weaker, and this made him an easy target for teasing and trouble from the other penguins. Every day, Percy would return home from school with tears in his eyes, his spirit dampened by the unkind words and actions of his peers. He longed for someone to understand him, to stand by his side and help him face his challenges. One day, while Percy sat by himself, tears streaming down his cheeks, a kind-hearted little boy approached him. "Why are you crying?" the boy asked, his voice gentle and caring. Percy looked up, surprised to see someone showing him kindness. With a heavy heart, he shared how the other penguins teased and troubled him because he was weak and couldn't fight back. The little boy listened attentively, his eyes filled with compassion. "I want to help you," he said, determination shining in his eyes. Every morning, as the first light of dawn kissed the icy landscape, the little boy and Percy would meet at the edge of the frozen pond. With cheerful smiles and determined hearts, they embarked on their training sessions. The boy led Percy through a series of warm-up exercises, stretching their muscles and preparing their bodies for the challenges ahead. They would start with gentle jogging around the snowy cliffs, their feet leaving small impressions in the pristine white powder. As they ran, the boy would cheerfully encourage Percy, his words a melody of support and motivation. "You're doing great, Percy. Keep going. You're getting stronger with every step." Percy would puff his chest out with pride, his determination fueled by the boy's unwavering belief in him. Together, they pushed through the icy winds and the biting cold, their bond growing stronger with each stride. After their run, they would plunge into the icy waters of the pond, swimming laps back and forth with powerful strokes. The water was cold and unforgiving, but Percy refused to let it deter him. With each stroke, he felt his muscles grow stronger, his body becoming more resilient to the challenges that lay ahead. Back on solid ground, the boy would lead Percy through a series of strength-building exercises. They would lift rocks and logs, testing their strength and pushing themselves to their limits. With each repetition, Percy could feel the power surging through his muscles, his once feeble frame now transformed into a fortress of strength. But training wasn't the only thing the boy taught Percy. He also introduced him to a new way of eating, filling his diet with healthy and nourishing foods. Together, they would gather berries and seaweed, munching on the fresh and vibrant flavors of the land and sea. "Healthy food fuels a healthy body and mind," the boy would say, as they enjoyed their nutritious meals together. "With the right fuel, you can accomplish anything, Percy." And so, under the guidance of the kind-hearted boy, Percy embarked on a journey of transformation. Through dedication and perseverance, he grew stronger and more confident, his once fragile spirit now as resilient as the icy landscape that surrounded him. And as he faced each new day with courage and determination, Percy knew that he owed it all to the unwavering support of his friend. One sunny afternoon, as Percy stood tall and proud, the other penguins gathered around him, their voices filled with praise and admiration. They no longer saw him as weak but as a brave and courageous penguin who had overcome his challenges with the help of his friend. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Percy turned to the little boy, gratitude shining in his eyes. "Thank you," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "Thank you for believing in me and helping me become the penguin I always knew I could be." And so, Percy and the little boy continued their adventures together, exploring the icy landscape hand in hand. And though challenges may come their way, they faced them with courage and friendship, knowing that together, they could conquer anything that stood in their path.